What's up, guys? It's your favorite girl, Kayla, in the building one more time, aka the Honest Disciple, y'all. I wanted to just talk to y'all while I was on my way to work. Of course, I wouldn't do no video over no break, so I was like, hey, why not? So today is December the 1st. Shout out to my sister. She just turned 25 today. 25. It's exciting to see her hit that milestone, but yeah, shout out to her. But anyhow, so I wanted to just go off the dome a little bit, y'all, because again, this is December the 1st, 2025. Y'all, we literally have 30 more days until the new year. And so I know a lot of people typically go ahead and start thinking about what they're going to start doing January 1, right? January 1st, 2026. They're like, okay, well, this is my resolution or whatever they call it. These are my goals for the year and all that. And so the problem is that we set goals, but we don't have the mind frame to accomplish these goals because of the consistency, of course, but also just the overall thought process. So before you even get to January 1, let's start realigning, refocus, and just overall reestablishing who we are so that we can accomplish what we're supposed to. Believe it or not, y'all, and this is something that I am learning continuously. Believe it or not, the reason why we cannot get to where we need to get to is because we refuse to acknowledge, or we refuse to think about the fact that we don't even know our purpose. We don't know our purpose, so we go for the most familiar thing, which ultimately goes back to bad habits, bad situations, bad thought processes, and all these crazy things. We go back to these things because it's familiar, instead of sitting down with ourselves and say, okay, self, what did we do wrong? Why did our actions not align with what our goals were set for the year? And why did we not stick to these goals? Why did we go back to the familiar thing? Why did we go back to the familiar people? Why did we go back to the familiar thought process? Why did we go back to the familiar bad habits that we have? Why did we go back to that? Simply acknowledge the fact that you don't know what your purpose is. I'll say for myself, I'll talk for me. Y'all, I set goals every year to either lose weight or to get focused or to do this and to do that. But when I really sit down and I think about this thing, y'all, the reason why I've never been able to stick to my personal goals is because my why was not strong enough. My why was not strong enough because the who I am was not strong enough. The acknowledgement of who I am meant to be is not strong enough. When you connect purpose to your when you connect purpose to your goal and you remember the why, then and only then can you stick to the what you're supposed to be doing. Ooh, I don't even know if I can say that again. But just rewind it, go back and listen to it again. But connecting your purpose to the ultimate what is going to be the key in 2026. Like, I have some things identified as to what I need to do for 2026, but it's enough of me just talking about it. It's enough of me just writing it down and all that. It's just time to simply execute what I need to do in 2026. Don't you get tired of doing the same thing? Don't you get tired of talking to the same people? Don't you get tired of just the same environment? Don't you get tired of that? Thankfully, the Lord has opened my eyes to my own flaws. The most dangerous person on earth are those who won't admit their flaws, change their flaws, and also be willing to walk in newness when it comes to themselves. The most dangerous person is an ignorant person who refuses to see their issues, acknowledge them, and change them, y'all. I said the same thing, but just in a different way. But overall, y'all, I don't want you to be dangerous in the streets. I don't want you to be dangerous towards other people. I don't want you to be dangerous towards yourself. Be dangerous towards the enemy. What do I mean? When I say be dangerous towards the enemy wants you to be distracted. The enemy wants you to be unfocused. The enemy wants you to go back to your bad habits. The enemy wants you to break off relationships with purpose. Matter of fact, the enemy don't even want you to know your purpose. The enemy does not want you to walk inside your purpose. The enemy does not want you to even acknowledge your wrongs and just to overall change. The enemy wants you to stay where you are, because where you are has gotten to where you are today, whether that's good or bad. Now, if it's bad, oh, he's rejoicing, because you've been so distracted for so long that you've missed the mark. Now, let me encourage you a little bit, because I know it can be depressing to be like, man, yeah, you're right. I haven't been focused. Man, yeah, you're right. I have, just been blowing in the wind, and I haven't been focused on what my purpose needs to be. Yes, it can be very disappointing, and it can be very discouraging. But the great thing is that you made it to December 1st, 2025. The great thing is that prayerfully you'll be able to make it to January 1st, 2026. You still have time to change this thing around. But the thing is that you do not have to wait until January 1st, 2026. Start today. Start today. Be real with yourself. Get all distractions away from you. After you watch this video, because what we have a habit of watching a video and then watching another one, and watching another one, and watching another one. Next thing you know, you spent hours on social media or spent hours on YouTube just watching videos. What I want to encourage you to do is, after you look at this video, you listen to this video, and you realize, okay, yeah, I do need to make a change, or I desire to make a change. Because you can want something but not have the desire to actually change it. So once you get the desire to actually make a change in your life, get rid of all distractions for the next 2 hours. I need you to do a couple of things. I need you to pray about this thing. Ask the Lord to show you you. Then ask the Lord to show you where you need to be in 2026, or the things that he desires for you to do. Because overall, sometimes we can be pursuing something the Lord has no intention for you to succeed in. Then I need you to start thinking about some other things to pray about. But here's just a couple of other things that I just thought about. Pray for the Lord to reveal to you who needs to be in your life. Pray to the Lord and ask the Lord who needs to be in your life, but then also your assignments for 2026. It's time out for wasting time. It's time out for just shooting the breeze with people. Ask the Lord to help you to be guided towards purpose-driven people. Ooh, that's good. Ask the Lord to drive you towards purpose-driven people who are designed to be in your life to help you in your own purpose. Y'all, let's go ahead and do something different. And that's talking to myself too. That's not just talking to you, that's talking to myself too, y'all. There are things that I've done, there are things that I've said yes to, there's things or people that I've said yes to that in 2026 you fitting to hear a lot of no's, because I know what my purpose is, and I believe I now have a stronger why as to the goals that the Lord is allowing me to set. But it's not all on the Lord. it's on myself too. So prayerfully, as I go along my journey to making a change in my life, I would like to document it as time goes on. And that's something that you guys can do as well. Document your progress over time. Document the changes you've made. Document the here and then the later, or the now and the later. Document that thing so you can see how much progress you get, because we are our worst critics when it comes to things that we desire to do in our life. But I promise you, y'all, it just takes prayer, knowing your purpose, and having a strong why as to why you're doing what you're doing. So with that, y'all, I ain't finna keep y'all on here long. What did it say? Yeah, I ain't fitting to keep y'all on here long. I just wanted to get on here really quickly to give y'all some encouragement to start now. You do not have to start January 1, 2026. Even myself, I'm starting today on making some changes for myself, y'all, because I really have a strong desire to do things differently in 2026 with my mindset, my just overall how I carry myself and the things that I'm doing. And I desire to just be consistent. So with that, y'all, I pray y'all have an amazing day. And please take heed to what I'm saying, y'all. You do not have to wait. You do not have to wait. Don't waste time, y'all. The Lord has given us this precious time for this moment and this moment only, not just for ourselves, but for other people to see our changes, for us to make a decision, and for them to be encouraged by our decisions. So with that, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and yeah, I guess I'll see y'all later, or make a video later. I don't know, but either way, just make sure you are encouraged, you stay encouraged, and you encourage somebody else along the way. So y'all be easy. Peace.